G'day crew. I know I've done the FG knot before in a video, but since then I've come up with a couple of little ideas that make it quicker and faster and easier to tie. So I thought I'd just do a quick video to show you that. I hope you enjoy. This starts off just the same as what I've always done before. Take your main line and double it, so get the end of it, which is sort of down here, double it over, and I go a bit more than the shoulder width across there. Take the end of your line where it's doubled over and wrap a little bit around your little finger, and this is what I found a lot easier. You start wrapping it around your two end fingers then, until it's a bit short there, so what you can do is just go one wrap around one finger and separate the two pieces. This is a very fine line, which is why I went with a grappler line. It is a P1 thereabouts, and it's a 20-pound line, so it's very fine. And now we get our leader, and this is the key point. Stick your reel of leader down on the floor. Get out enough so that you've got a bit to work with above your thing, and then put your foot solidly on it so that you can pull on it and it doesn't come through. If you've got rubber shoes, that's even better. Pass it in on the inside of that triangle, bring it round one side, bring it round the other side, keeping tension on it all the time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice how that knot's starting to grow down now because I've got the tension on it. 10. Okay, that's 36. That's about 18 doubles. And see how that knot has grown down there now? That's all because I got my foot on the line and I've got tension on it down there, and it's just so easy to wrap it that way. Also, because I've got it wrapped around two fingers, it's not as hard on your fingers. Still hurts a little bit, but it's not nearly as hard on your fingers as it was when I was only wrapping it around the little finger. So a little bit of an improvement to the technique. Once you've got there, do a half hitch over both lines. Pull that down tight. Okay, that locks the knot in now. It's not going to go anywhere. Hold them up. Just snug that half hitch down really tight. I'll run another one around there. Got way too much tag end here. It's easier if you don't have as much tag end, but you can trim it off if you need to. Snug that down again. Now I'll put another couple of half hitches around that before I finish it off. Got that much of it done. Now, before we go any further, apply a bit of tension to that. Just make sure it all pulls down nicely. I don't know whether you can see it in the video, but you will notice when you do this that line changes colour. It goes a darker colour as you cinch it down, and that means you've got the knot tightened up correctly. There's no way that's coming off. It's like a Chinese finger trap. Once it's made, you won't get your finger out of it. To finish it off, I'm going to do a bridging knot. So I make a loop over both ends, the main line and the tag end from the leader, and then I go around and around those two lines inside that loop that I've made. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6 or 8 times is enough. And then that tag end of the braid, lay that down along your leader. Take this loop that you've got and start unwrapping those twists that you just made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you unwrap them, you're laying it down here against the FG knot. So 5, 6, 7, and that's got it all unwrapped. So now this tag end of the braid is running through all those loops. Start tightening down on that. You'll pull that loose end in. Okay, once it's all in, take your lines, snug it right down. And there you have it. Nice little ramp or wedge shape there to go in through your guides. And then you can just trim your tag end off. I'll just get my favourite camera girl to hang on to that with her other hand. And trim that off. I'll leave a little bit sticking out on the braid, it doesn't matter, the braid's not going to do any harm. I'll leave a little bit of the mono hanging out as well, but I'm going to burn that so that it creates a little mushroom on the end. And just when you burn it, I've left about 2 mils sticking out, and when you burn it, put your thumb and forefinger over it so that they protect the braid from the flame. So the flame only gets on this. It'll melt really quick, so you're not going to burn yourself, but you will protect that braid, which is most important. Well, that's it for this video. I've been doing the FG knot for quite some time now, but it's taken me a long time to start thinking outside the box to see how I could do it easier. And this is easier than the previous video that I put up, and if I find something that's easier still, I'll put a video up on that sometime in the future. Until then, good fishing.